soul of solitude and true river. Challenge your fate and stroll in this land. The only path to find the truth is for you to shed your own blood and tears. This is a forsaken land. Welcome to Wizardry, Tale of the Forsaken Land. This is one of my favorites. Like, this is my favorite Wizardry game. Like, I had saw this randomly looking for a game for a PS2, and I didn't even know there was a Wizardry game on the PS2. But I saw it right there. Wizardry, Tale of the Forsaken Land. And I'm like, oh shit. PS2 Wizardry game? They still make those? So I looked at the back of the cover, it looked pretty good. And then I got it. And then I played it. I'm like, this is amazing. This is awesome. This is... How do I not know of this game? And so it is. So, given that Wizardry Daphne has succumbed to the blight of mobile game douchebaggery, we're gonna swap it out for the game that I have mentioned a few times back when I streamed Daphne, because the gameplay style, the aesthetic of it, the way battle was presented within the game reminded me a lot of Tale of the Forsaken Land, and I loved how battle is presented in this game because it's more well, you've seen Daphne's gameplay. It's not exactly that fluid and that first person, unfortunately, because this back in the day was more of an experimental time for a game like this, and I don't think any other game has kind of matched this in terms of the style of a turn-based first-person dungeon crawler kind of combat, the way Daphne and Tales of Forsaken Land do it. But I'm just I'm just gushing. I'm gushing because I like this game, and I finally broke through the wall of PS2 silliness to finally bring this into streaming territory and also to play. So come with me as we step into the Forsaken Land, find out what the hell's going on, and well, shed some blood and tears along the way. Under the rule of the beautiful queen, the sacred town of misted. However, a sudden flash from above destroyed the land, and all was burned to ashes. The beauty of the castle and the town, once crowded with people, is now covered in snow. One day an adventurer set foot on this land. As the adventurer appeared about the town of Duin, there was an emptiness, sadness. The adventurer began to roam the town, unnoticing with heavy footsteps. And the tale slowly unfolds. Right. Time to make our character. Race is one of 5 races that exist in the world. Each race has distinctive specialities, such as dwarves who can excel in strength, and elves who are the masters of lockpicking spells. So, standard wizardry fare. Humans, elves, dwarves. Except in this game, there's female dwarves. Unlike Daphne, where there only seems to be males. That's okay. Gnomes and hobbits. We don't have gnomes and hobbits in Daphne, so that's interesting. So let's see. Human, jack of all trades, capable of being any class without much flaw, but they have low faith. What does faith entail? I don't know. I forgot. Wisdom and faith are high, but their physical parameters are low, suited for classes that use spells. Dwarves, races with high power and faith. Due to their lack of agility, they are more suited to be warriors than priests. Gnomes are suited to be priests due to their high faith and agility, and they are capable of being any other class. Hobbits, physically inferior to other races, but due to their high agility and luck, they are best suited to be thieves. Now, if this were older wizardry, we'd have access to fairies and... Oh, wait. Would we have access to fairies? I don't remember. But fairies make mean ninjas, I can tell you that one. So, of course, we are le human. Attribute is a tendency of certain actions that a being will take. There are 3 major attributes that can clash with each other. Good, evil, neutral. Thinks of others before oneself, shows mercy to enemies that are friendly. Actions that a character may change this attribute, as per normal for wizardry. Neutral, acts accordingly, will fight or flee from friendly enemies without changing attributes. And evil, acts selfishly, refuses to show mercy even in front of friendlies. Actions of the character may change the attribute. So again, standard wizardry fare. We are neutral. Every character has a hidden talent that relates to their class. Battling strategies will differ depending on their class. There are several classes, such as those who handle swords, spells, etc. So we're distributing our points, and honestly, these are some pretty shitty rolls. So can we manipulate the RNG? It would seem we can. Getting 11 points, that's the highest. Can we get higher? 12 points. That's good. I bet it can go up to 15, but very rarely. It looks like we only got access to these 3 classes. So we'll take our knocks. clearly we're going to be swatty. That leaves us with 9 points. So faith. That's the Faith is that's the priest stat. Of course, obviously. Alright, affects weapons on damage of enemies. Affects degree of ease in casting and resisting a sorcerer spell. Casting and resisting priest spells. Affects the resistance to poison, paralysis, and the ease of revival from death. Very useful. We can't touch people to resurrect them in this game, unfortunately. So we have to go to the church. And yep, just like in Daphne, if their life is pretty shitty, then they're probably going to turn to dust. Affects speed of actions during battle, and luck, resistance to breath attacks, and other situations like criticals and such. So, let's do... Well, we definitely need life, so... Points in that, points in that. To be fast, so we'll do that. Okay, yeah, we'll do this. This seems good. Is this okay? Yes. Personality: can friends come before everything else? Hates to lose friends. Okay, sounds about right. Sounds about right. A cold wind ran through the demolished town of Duan. And as the snows seemed to dance like white flowers in the wind, a ghost-like shadow faintly emerged. The man, barely able to support his weakened body, propped himself unsteadily on his sword. He looked as though he was wounded. Last night, I heard a strange voice. Goddess of fate whispered to me that a savior shall arrive in this cursed land. That person will end the chains of suffering for all eternity. Are you the one? I'm not sure whether this is a good thing or not. His sarcastic laugh resounded throughout the town of Duan. If you really think you can gain what I've lost, if this is the case, I regret not dying before your arrival. I would have been able to die without that fickle goddess's notice. Very well. I assume my days are over. Follow me. I'll guide you to the tavern. You should be able to find what you're looking for there. The white-haired swordsman disappeared like a puff of smoke. The swordsman said earlier that he'd be waiting at the tavern. And so we start the game. What a way to start. Get treated to this nice little tune. Probably heard it from my playlist. Good stuff. I love it. So, in the town, we can go to the bar, Luna Light, the guild, save our data. So we should probably do that. And for the first time in whatever history, I will not save state. I know, shocking, right? Here's the temple. Lodgings, where the inn is, I think. The shop. And the labyrinth. People here shall become your present. Here shall welcome your presence. Since their losses in the flash, this place is flooded with people who are searching for what they've lost. It'll be a challenging task because some are looking for their dreams, and some are looking for their loved ones. But in any case, they are precious memories to each and every one of them. They have not been able to retrieve those things after the flash. It'll be your duty to fulfill their quests. Well, what'd it be? Why don't you just relax and have a drink? So this is where we can get our party, and get some quests. Help me conquer my fear. Tell me what trust is. Oh wait, never mind, we can't get people here it seems. At least, not yet. Item, spell, view party. What do we got for items? Longsword, chainmail, shield. Yeah, sounds good. Better than rusted shit, I guess. Trap practice. Alright, let's practice. 1. I failed. Oh, yep, wrong button presses, get you screwed. Give me a long one. Really? Come on. Come on. Come on. Give me a good one. Oops. Fuck me. I keep confusing L1 and R1 for some reason. Well, you get the gist of it. But hey, if you suck at QTEs, that's one way to practice at them. I appreciate that little thing. But quest list. Help me conquer your fear. I've lost my pride as a ninja ever since I was faced with death. Will you help me conquer this fear so I can stand tall in battle? Damn. Must have been rough. Sure. A ninja quickly pushed his way through the crowd and approached you. swordsman said that you are recruiting people for your party. If that is true, would you mind taking me to the labyrinth? He was polite, but under his hood was a sharp look in his eyes. He introduced himself as Kyo Hattori. We ninjas have grown up to live a different life than most people. We've trained our bodies and minds throughout our lives to defeat one enemy. That enemy is fear. Fear changes people. I thought I had already accomplished that task. There should be no ninja who is frightened of fear. But I guess I never really met my true enemy. Kyo stopped talking. Although he did not show it in his expression, his subconscious brought back a dark recollection. I was no doubt a warrior, until death appeared before me. I was laying on the ground quietly awaiting death. My body was turning cold, and darkness was nearing me. There was no feeling of ease, just darkness. It was the darkness of death that seemed to swallow everything. I feared for the first time in my life. If only my body moved. When I was miraculously rescued, I was no longer a warrior. I had turned into a coward. I lost everything instantly. His reluctance kept his mouth tightly sealed. Please, help me regain my pride as a ninja. A pride that I have lost. I just need another chance. I've never been much help to anyone, but I'm willing to do anything for that chance. Yay! Kyo's joined the party. Brief tip on his personality. Has a strong sense of justice. He would be a dreaded opponent against anyone who goes against him. He also has the composure to be kind to those who are not hostile. So if you battle monsters that are friendly, you will be hurting him. Wait, what? Well, yeah, because ninjas fall into the evil alignment. So if you spare enemies, then they're not gonna like that too much. Wait a minute, back that up. He's actually good. Was it a translation error? Ricardo, help me believe that trust is an integral part of an adventure. I know it's an odd request, but it's important to me. So, you've accepted my request. The warrior approached you. Started speaking without introducing himself. I want to know if trust is actually useful in an adventure. I know it's an odd quest, but it's important to me. His name is Ricardo Dorf. How the fuck do you pronounce that? Dorifus. He mentioned that he had been far down in the labyrinth as the third floor. I used to be in another team before. And that's where I learned that people work individually after all. It wouldn't help if you screwed up. If you lost your life, they'd probably just say that you didn't have enough ability. Ricardo looked uncertain. He continued to talk with a wry grin. He was on this one mission. One of our party members was caught by a monster. I hurried to help him. He was one of the guys I got to know pretty well. I couldn't just let the darn beast eat my friend. The guy lived, but Ricardo stopped talking and smiled weakly. My careless actions caused the failure of our mission, so I was let go. Team leader told me trust ain't worth shit. But I don't think so. That swordsman said that you're different. So I have a favor to ask you. Show me if trust is really useful in battle. If you're the kind of leader I've been looking for, I'm willing to sacrifice anything. Yay! Ricardo Dorfes. He's full of kindness, values camaraderie more than thrills from adventure or battle. You'll lose his trust if you act in a way that values your selfishness more than your comrade's life. Okay, good to know. Well, we got our party. Free party members. Why not? Let's look at the guild. Was I just imagining, or a brawny warrior approached you as he whispered to himself? About the white-haired swordman I saw outside. He looked like one of the Queen's guards, knight to the Queen. Rumors say he died during the flash. Must have heard wrong. Warrior tilted his head in doubt and showed a friendly grin. Only seen him a few times because of his social status, but no matter how much his appearance changed, I would have never mistaken those cold blue eyes for someone else. Besides, he's like a god to the warriors like us. The warrior looked puzzled because he didn't seem impressed with what he said. Don't tell me you don't know. Didn't you know that he's the father of allied actions? The technique used by the Queen's guards? Never heard of it. I was flabbergasted when I first saw the allied actions. I've seen many teams and with superior individuals, but the guards' way of fighting was fundamentally different. The way their teamwork flowed, the various deadly blows. Watching them work in sync, it seems as if they were a single creature. Many warriors are trying to include allied actions in their strategy. But, I have yet to see any team execute them as well as the guards. That's why I ask if the white-haired swordsman is the Queen's guard. If so, I was hoping for him to teach me. Maybe you should ask him to teach you next time you see him. See you around. There's something I want to say. You can change your name and class at the guild, but I don't intend to give up my name or class. You'll probably notice in the register that I'm not even in there. I think there are others like me too. I want to live the rest of my life with the same name and class. Welcome. So here we can create our own class members, if we want to. But we'll deal with that later. Let's visit the temple. Get to know the town. In the midst of a psalm-like prayer, a group of adventurers kneeled with their heads bowed. As the prayer became more intense, a warm ray of light filled the room. The ashes on the altar slowly formed into the shape of a man. After opening his eyes, he sat up with a confused look. The adventurers let out a holler of joy and embraced the man. You fool! Don't you dare try something like that again! You're lucky that you were even able to be resurrected! If it failed, you would have been gone forever! Yeah, that's right. Of course, I like the treasures, but you're more important than that. He showed a bashful smile as he heard his comrade's words. Welcome to Salem Temple. We welcome you with open arms. No, we got nothing here then. Let's go to the inn. Take care. I haven't seen you before. Are you in town to look for the secret treasures of the labyrinth? I do have an interest in the labyrinth. After the Flash, many adventurers have been attracted to the labyrinth. There are secret treasures hidden deep inside. And there's a rumor that whoever is able to get those treasures will be granted any wish. If the Queen is encouraging people into the labyrinth for her own greed, I'd be very disappointed. Many adventurers have lost their lives searching the labyrinth. Priestess looked uncertain. She was dissatisfied with the Queen's scheme. I don't think the treasures are worth anybody's life. If it gets too dangerous in the labyrinth, I'd recommend coming back to rest. Sleep will prevent you from getting ill. It's the best way to heal the body. Sleep will also help you develop attributes. Famous sorcerer once said, "We develop while we sleep because we meet with God in our dreams." So you need to value life. If you die, you'll never be able to reach your goals. Wise words. Welcome! You can rest your body and soul and obtain new abilities. Not now. Let's go to the shop. In the interest of not accidentally saying a word, I'm going to call him Viger. The customer is already inside the shop. There is some commotion going on. Only 10 gold for this shield? You just said this one was magical. Oh yeah, it was appraised as being magical. Darn good shield too. Then it should be worth at least 1,000. Nah, 5,000 therm. Hey there, trailer. How you doing? Don't be such an amateur about it. Roy, you know the rules when it's not appraised beforehand. You always known that anything unappraised is a straight 10 gold. You con artist. You're just taking advantage of the situation. Just because you're the only one who can appraise and lift curses. Forget it. Sorry for the trouble. She turned her back towards the shopkeeper after waving her hand. Oh, were you watching? I'm so embarrassed. He's really Greaves' scumbag. What a big difference from his wife, who will make magic stones for free. Only I knew a bishop. Well, then I wouldn't have to go through this trouble. Let me just give you a word of advice. If you're going to need money to spend at this shop... He sighed and left the shop. Hey, come in. What do you need? What do you got? Weapons, armor, accessory, they're all the items that won't wear down. All you got is a dagger? For 600 gold? That's insane. Jeez. Then again, the town looks like shit, so I suppose that makes sense. Well, we don't really need anything. Good to see you're doing good, Trailer. Let's head to the labyrinth. Looks 90s-esque early day RPGs like Dragon Quest. Yeah, it's good. It's part of why I like this game. It's got good art style, good music. It's just a really good looking game. And it's back in 2001. Master, he's here. Oh no, not trees. There be 3 of them. So you finally come to meet the ones you've met. 3 is a mystical and superior number. Since ancient times, it has signified a new beginning. Even if each of you is powerless, you will be able to overcome any difficulty with combined effort. But you'll need trust for that. Without trust, even the strong won't stand a chance to survive. It's not something that you can develop overnight. Only time and hardships together can create trust among you. Now, he looked fixatedly at your party with piercing blue eyes as if he was trying to search for something. Alright, the labyrinth is ready for you. I'll be waiting ahead inside. Don't you dare die before you reach me. He's Casta. I'll be waiting too. I see you later. What a strange guy. Shouldn't be any qualifications needed to get inside the labyrinth. Especially since the Queen is encouraging people to go there. In any case, he doesn't seem like a bad fella. May turn out he's fun to be fun after all. You may be right, but we need to build a good reputation first. Once we have a good reputation, others will want to join us. And then that should help us more in our adventure. No need to rush things now. Besides, there's some truth in what he said. We're going to have to enter the labyrinth anyway. Why don't we just hear him out for a while? Sure. I guess we could. Alright, let's get going. Damn it. That damn hobbit. Shit, I'm gonna strangle him. This ain't no sword that can kill anything. It's just a plain sword. Cool. Kobolds are shouting at each other in the distance.
What are we going to do? We used all her money. Miss Virgo's gonna kill us.
Kobolds are approaching you. Charming, aren't they?
What are you looking at? Out of my way! Or else we'll eat you for breakfast. Oh, I got it. Let's get money from these guys. Ah, you're a genius.
Kobolds have attacked you. Not bad.
Well, remember this. Next time we meet, you're not leaving alive.
Kobolds ran with their legs between their tails between their legs, literally. Brief lesson on leveling up. For those who reach the required experience, the status panel on the bottom will illuminate. When your status panel illuminates, try staying at the lodge. After you stay at the lodge, you should notice that your character is leveled up. Just like Wizardry. Uh-oh. That spider opened the door. But no one came. Hey, drop the chest. Well, given none of us are thieves except for Kyo, he's a ninja. Nice. Man, enemies are out in force today, aren't they? cough and my throat is like dusty. I just wanted to complete the map, but no, enemies just want to open the door. Man, that one was gunning for us. I am not looking too good. Hey, nice. Transfer potion? The heck is that? Pouring this mixture on the body will allow you to get out of the labyrinth. Oh! Tablet is connected to the Wi-Fi. Technology strikes again. Thanks, Ricardo. Pardon? What? Dude, I don't like how fast that's going. That's kind of creepy how fast those things go. Why are you all attacking me? A pixie. That's a pretty big pixie. Anything I dislike about the game? No, not really. Not really. This is one of my favorite Wizardry games. I think I got as far as like Basement 5. At least that's from the last time I played it, so I haven't beat this game, but I really enjoyed playing it. Uh-oh. They got the advantage. Ow. Quit stabbing. Ow! Little bastard. Well, I think that's a good sign to get the hell out of Dodge and go rest. Okay, what the hell is with that door? Okay. I don't ever remember that door going spastic like that. I guess it might be locked or something. And there's an enemy trying to go through it, and that's why it's spazzing out. I see someone who's ready to level up. It'll be 150 gold altogether. Is this okay? Level up. Not bad. 3 offense, 1 evade, 1 defense, 3 HP, 4 power, 9 wisdom, 1 faith, 3 life. Nice. 2 agility, 3 luck. That's a pretty good level up. Good job, Kyo. Wait, how do you have less evade and defense than me? You're a ninja. That's a little concerning. Not bad, Ricardo. Guess he sucks as a ninja. I guess. I mean, his backstory is that he pretty much got wiped and he was about to die, and then a warrior saved him. And now he has been thoroughly dishonored, and he wants to reclaim his pride as a ninja. Because he was afraid of death, and he's not supposed to be afraid of death. Did you rest well? Rest is essential to regain energy. Come again? I am a ninja. Let's see if we can, make some characters. Welcome. No, Well, I guess I can't make characters yet. Sad day. Well, what it be? Why don't you just relax and have a drink? Alright, no new quests. That's fine. Let me check, let's check the party. Gio, what do you got going on you? He's got dagger, leather armor, longsword, chestplate. Okay. Maybe I can fit him with a double dagger? Can he dual wield? I don't know. No, not the labyrinth. Not what I wanted to do. I would still absolutely kill for a single-player version of Wizardry Daphne. Alright. So I think our boy Keo needs some gear. Look at those fucking prices. That's some absurd prices, man. Never mind. I don't think we can really get anything from here. Make spells. Welcome. Hi there, you. This must be your first time. We make and separate magic stones here. And what can I do for you? Let's see. Make material, make vellum. I have no clue what any of this is. The way you say that in your phrasing reminds me of that degenerosity video about gas prices. I'm not familiar. I don't think we can do anything here. He does get a long way to go before he's skilled again. The left thumbstick allows me to move the map. That's crazy. Right stick allows me to do that. Oh, okay, left trigger does that. Talking smack about rent. Rent a girlfriend for some reason. I'll check that out then. A bogey cat. Hio unlocked his passive ninja ability to just instantly murder something. Yeah, monster design's pretty good. Did you notice? The pig's got jiggle physics. The belly, it flops when he misses. Damn you. He was rocking it with the insta-kills. Shit. Flops as much as the women do in Hyperlink. Theme feels very Pokemon when you encounter an enemy. I can see it. I can see where you're getting at. You know, it'd be great if I stopped missing attacks. I am a little bit farther away from the microphone because I'm leaning back in my chair with the controller. I'll adjust that a little. Yeah, that should be better. Yeah, that should be better, right? Kill the pixie. Ow. much better. Hey, treasure chest. Ooh, an unknown shield. The footsteps kind of put me on edge. Have you stopped fearing death yet, Kyo? No, I still fear it. Oh. A rouge. Well, that was anticlimactic. Not even worth the paycheck. Oh, sure. Catch. What kind of stuff you got? Thief's blood. Rouge, the guy. Why don't we just fucking gather his blood? Just like, yeah, this will sell on the market, I'm sure of it. When splashed with the blood of an agile thief, it will increase agility. Pardon. What? Wait, what? So let me get this straight. We just killed a guy, and we're like, yeah, we're just gonna drain this guy. We're gonna fucking drain him, bleed him dry, put his blood into a bottle, and we're gonna bathe ourselves in this shit, and we'll be fast like him. Sounds legit. Surprise attack. Oh no. Wait. Oh yes. At some point, this theme is going to haunt your dreams. I would really like to get some healing potions, game. The instant you entered, there was something different about the room. Several boxes were aligned neatly to form a desk. Carpet was rolled out to welcome guests. The room contained a scent of liveliness, something that did not exist in the labyrinth. Fucking footsteps. Well, I guess there's nothing here. At least not yet. Ever seen the new Ben 10 comics? No. Didn't even know those existed. I don't watch Ben 10. But despite the fact, tell me about them. Sorry, but can you wait a moment? I'm ashamed to say, but my legs won't stop shaking. I almost lost my life just up ahead. I know it's all in the past, but I still can't seem to forget the fear. What should I do? I will encourage him. Sorry to cause unnecessary worry. Hey, don't worry about it. We're a team. Hey, Chaz. Don't you think we should go where Kyo almost died? If you keep avoiding that place, you'll never be able to recover from the fear of the past. So, Kyo, where is that place? If we keep going straight ahead, there should be an altar in a snowy area. In front of the altar is where I was laying. Got it. Snowy altar, right? Then what are we waiting for? Kinda got a cosmic horror vibe to it. Uh-oh. We've been ambushed. This could be bad. Ooh! Ow. That's kind of art. That's the first issue. Yeah. Yeah, that tends to be with comics. Wait, no. I was not paying attention. Those monsters were friendly, so there was no need to fight them. There's something engraved in the wall. It looks like writing, and this is what it says. To go to town easily, use a transfer potion. You'll get there instantly. Mighty warrior, Odom. Oh, good to know. Oh gosh, what should I do? The priestess stood bored in the room. Oh, it's you again. You're the one we met at the lodge, right? Are you here to get the pass also? Well, no, we just kind of stopped by. Since the Labyrinth is governed by the royal family, you won't be able to go down to the Labyrinth without a pass. I was pretty sure this is the room to get a pass. I've been waiting for a while, but nobody's shown up. What should I do now? Party members I hired just took the money and ran. This totally sucks. Looks like you don't even have a priest with you. How about a deal? If you allow me in your party, I think we'll both benefit from each other. Sure. I'm relieved that you all seem like really nice people. Okay, we've got a deal. I'm Sarah McDuff. Nice to meet you.
Yay!
Excuse me. So Sarah, I would like you to use your magic. Oh. So feel is the heal spell. Good to know. And we just used it. She only has one heal.
One little stone, that's for Daddy Orc. Two little stone, that one's for Mommy Orc.
York was singing enthusiastically while playing with various stones.
Does you want to please with the stones also?
Do you want to play with the stones? Sure.
Okay. You's nice guy. I's making a stone labyrinth. Don't you think it would be neat to see the labyrinth in a labyrinth? Oh, by the way, I's guts. Don't forget my name. Oh, I know. I's give you just a token of friendship.
Not looked for a stone to give. You found one that was nicely shaped and decent size. You got a labyrinth stone.
Takes good care of it. Okay. I's be playing here with my stones. So come by when you feel like it.
Thanks. Wait. Oh, it's not actually in our inventory. Is it a quest item or something? Give that to Sarah. Not very effective. Raises one's wisdom and heals wounds during battle. Oh, does it? Release SP, what does that mean? Does that mean, like, she can learn it? Or does it, like, heal her spell points for that spell? I don't know. That's, I don't know. We'll just hang on to that, then. Wait up a second. Since this is your first time in the labyrinth, let me tell you. Take a look here. Ricardo pointed to the wall ahead. See that cracked wall up ahead? It's a strange kind of wall. No matter how many times it gets wrecked, it mends itself. Nobody knows why it happens. It's one of the many odd things that occurs in the labyrinth. This kind of wall exists everywhere in the labyrinth. Don't worry, it's easy to break all you have to do. It's easy to break. All I have to do is run through. Now let's go. A brief lesson on running. Hold down circle and a direction button to run. When running, please note the stamina gauge. Aware that you will not be able to run when your stamina runs out. Good to know. Yay, we did it! Oh no. Ow! Damn! Oh shit, I'm paralyzed. That's not good. Please don't attack me. Fucking hell. Yeah. I think we shouldn't be here. Nope, time to harvest more blood. Ooh. More blood. I don't think I should go through there. Not yet. throwing staff, kind of useful. Hopefully it doesn't break. There's a skeleton on the ground.
You people have fallen for my bait.
Oh no. Ow. Why is it me? Why am I being attacked? Jeez. Please don't hit me. Well, I guess we're getting more blood. More blood for the blood god. There's a small shield under the corpse. Will you take it? Okay. Ooh, small steel shield. The name of the person it belonged to was engraved on the shield. Scott Bane, the Wolf of Gascon. Gascog? Gascogne? Gascogne. The Wolf of Gascogne. Those thieves must have killed him. Hold on. Can I take a look at that shield? Ricardo held the shield and gazed at the engraved name. Ricardo approached the dead body and crouched down. He examined the body to look for something. I thought so. That dead body. He was the leader of the team I used to be with. I had no idea he was dead. He wasn't somebody who would get killed easily by thieves. It's sad he doesn't even have someone to claim his body, especially when it's this close to town. What a pity. I really wanted to confront him because he was the one who kicked me out. But it's strange how nothing will come out of my mouth now that he's right in front of me. Damn. And I wanted to teach him a lesson one of these days. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to get you guys involved. slime goo. Ooh. What does slime goo do? Slime goo has an effect to heal wounds. Rubbing it on a wound heals it and restores HP. Hey, nice. Very nice indeed. Given I keep getting hit, I'm gonna equip the shield. Let's see. Warrior, knight, monk. Okay, so priest can't use it. But a priest can use this shield. Pff, that's funny. The shield is better than the small steel shield. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna give this over to... Yeah, you could use that. Kyo could also use it too. I'm gonna give it to Ricardo. Might as well give him a little bit of catharsis. That's not good. Okay, cool. We didn't get surprised. God, just that frog. Just look at him. He's just like rubbing his belly. Like, oh yeah, my belly. Yeah, my belly. Like Jabba the Hutt or something. My goodness. Okay, I mean, since you want to die... Coward. Coward! Oh, well, one more and Sarah will level up at least. Speak of the devil. I don't remember the encounter rate being this high. There we go. Level up. There's a box. It is empty. Whew. Let's rest up. I do like that the inn is a bit more simplified in this game. Instead of having to choose between, you know, the stables, the economy room, the royal suite, etc. It's just simplified to, yeah, here's the inn. This is how much it costs. It's pretty, yeah, it's nice. The game the game is easier in certain respects compared to its predecessors and Daphne, but it's still pretty damn hard. Oh, you got points in sorcery and priest spells, Kyo. Interesting. Yep, and 2 spells for Sarah. I just wanted to go to the temple to see if anything would happen. But I think I will call it there. Mostly because my nose is starting to back up with unspeakable evil. You've probably heard me coughing or trying to stifle it. And, yeah, no one wants to hear that. But yeah, Wizardry, Tales of the Forsaken Land. We just started, and, we've gotten ourselves another party member. Only 2 more for a full party. Will we create them, or will we get 2 other NPCs? It is to be seen. But for now, I will see you guys next time. And until then... Oh, stretchy. Stretch! Whew, yeah. That felt good. But with that said, the show is over. I'll see you next stream. Take care of yourselves.